So it's official. Anthony Joshua will face his IBF mandatory challenger Kubrat Pulev on October 28th in Cardiff. Pulev in recent weeks had been on social media saying that he needed more time to prepare and that the situation between himself and his promoters Sauerland was not exactly rosy. He seemed as though he wasn't particularly keen to fight Joshua this year and would prefer to push it back to early 2018. And when he came out and said that on social media, I made a video saying that I would expect that his promoter Sauerland are going to pressure him into taking the Joshua fight this year. And perhaps that's what's happened. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just speculating here. But he's done a pretty quick U-turn in terms of his desire to fight Anthony Joshua. And I'll leave a link in the description below to this mainstream media news article, which is reporting, I mean, there are many different mainstream media newspapers and websites which are reporting this news now, but I'll leave a link in the description below to this particular one. Kubrat Pulev talks about the fact that he doesn't have too much time to prepare. So he says, my preparations will be interesting because I don't have much time. I'm paraphrasing here, but that's basically what he says. But then he goes on to act as though he's very confident of beating Anthony Joshua. I'm not so sure that he's that confident. When he needs the amount of time to prepare that he's talking about, either he's not very confident or he's not in good condition. Maybe he's nursing an injury. Maybe, as some other people have said, it could be an issue with trying to cycle off PEDs or something like that. I don't know. I've got no knowledge of any of that. I'm just throwing these possibilities out there. So, because of the fact that Pulev has never seemed too keen on facing Joshua, that's a big red flag for me. If you're going to go in there with a guy like Joshua, you have to believe in yourself 100%. You have to want this. If you're going in there not so sure of yourself, like Klitschko, because Klitschko wasn't so sure of himself when it came to the Joshua rematch. That's why he took so long to deliberate. And the fact that he took so long to deliberate means that he made the right decision in abandoning the rematch. You can't be half-hearted at this level in boxing. And that's what Kubrat Pulev appears to be, half-hearted. Now, he could be like a cornered animal, you know, where he feels this pressure, like he don't want to be in the situation. It could actually motivate him and take his game to the next level and push his performance against Joshua to the next level. Or it could have the opposite effect. Maybe he'll go in there and feel like, I'm not ready, I don't really want to be here, and it'll crumble fairly easily. I think if Kubrat Pulev comes out motivated and confident, and we see the pre-Klitschko Pulev, I think that it will be an interesting fight against Anthony Joshua, because Pulev is a good long-range boxer, and I do think he has the technical ability with that very, very good jab of his to cause Joshua problems. I really do. I think Joshua will have to take it to Pulev in order to establish control of the fight if Pulev, as I say, is anything like he was pre-Klitschko. Joshua's going to have to take it to him. I doubt, I mean, I could be wrong here, that Pulev will make the same type of mistakes that he made in the Klitschko fight, because Pulev believed that Klitschko didn't have the heart for a dogfight. So he tried to take Klitschko into a dogfight immediately. And it backfired because Klitschko was able to catch Pulev. Pulev's defense was very lax in that first round when they fought. Klitschko was able to catch him with a left hook, dropped him heavily, and Pulev never really recovered from that, in my view. Not just physically, but psychologically. He never really recovered from that left hook in the first round. And he went on to lose the fight by knockout. I think it was in the 5th. And that fight itself has left psychological scars in him, I believe. But I don't think he'll be as reckless against Joshua. He better not be. I think he'll try and box more and be more cautious. And as I say, I think he has the technical ability to give Joshua some problems at long range. You know, his jab is very effective. He knows how to use it well. And, you know, so it may be interesting while it lasts. Styles make fights at the end of the day, you know. So let me know how you feel in the comment section below about this particular fight. The word on the grapevine is now that, you know, now this fight has been announced between Joshua and Pulev, and Joshua hasn't been stripped of his WBA belt. The word on the grapevine is that the Deontay Wilder-Luis Ortiz fight is going to be signed very soon. That an announcement about that particular fight being made is imminent. That's the word on the grapevine. So I guess we'll find out in due course if that's accurate. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this particular news and everything I talked about in this video. All right, it's happening. I'm out.